Diane Keaton's illustrious career is a testament to her versatility and enduring charm. But what if I told you that some of her most iconic roles were born from real-life relationships or controversial character choices? Let's dive into the films that define her legacy, with a few surprises along the way. And this is the part most people miss: her ability to seamlessly transition from drama to comedy, often blurring the lines between the two. The Godfather. 1972. Diane Keaton's portrayal of Kay Adams-Corleone in Francis Ford Coppola's The Godfather trilogy is nothing short of iconic. As the outsider in a family of crime lords, her character's moral struggles mirror the audience's own unease. But here's where it gets controversial. Kay's eventual acceptance of the Corleone family's dark world raises questions about complicity versus love. What would you do in her shoes? Play It Again, Sam. 1972. Keaton's collaboration with Woody Allen in Play It Again, Sam marked the beginning of a fruitful partnership. This romantic comedy, where she plays the idealized woman of Allen's affections, set the stage for their later work, including Sleeper, 1973, Love and Death, 1975, Interiors, 1978, Manhattan, 1979, and Radio Days, 1987. Fun fact: their on-screen chemistry was no accident. It was rooted in their real-life romance. Annie Hall, 1977. Speaking of iconic, Keaton's role as Annie Hall earned her the Best Actress Oscar. Woody Allen wrote the character specifically for her, drawing inspiration from their relationship. Her la-di-da, quirks, and intellectual charm made Annie a cultural phenomenon. But here's a thought: does Annie's neurotic yet lovable personality set an unrealistic standard for female leads? Let's discuss. Looking for Mr. Goodbar, 1977. In this daring film, Keaton plays a schoolteacher who frequents singles bars, exploring themes of identity and desire. Sherry Linden of The Hollywood Reporter praised her for avoiding audience sympathy, instead peeling back layers of her character's emotional armor. This role showcases Keaton's willingness to take risks, a trait not all actors possess. Reds, 1981. As journalist Louise Bryant in Reds, Keaton stood toe-to-toe with Jack Nicholson and Warren Beatty. Her character's defiance of societal norms and her complex contradictions make her one of Keaton's most fascinating roles. Linden noted that Bryant embodies modernity and independence. But isn't she also a product of her time? How much has really changed for women in journalism since Baby Boom, 1987? In this Nancy Meyers and Charles Shire comedy, Keaton's J.C. Wyatt is a career-driven woman suddenly thrust into motherhood. The film's exploration of work-life balance remains relevant today. But here's a question: does it romanticize the idea of having it all, or does it honestly portray the challenges? Father of the Bride, 1991. Keaton reunited with Meyers and Shire for this heartwarming remake, playing Nina Banks opposite Steve Martin. Her portrayal of a mother navigating her daughter's wedding is both funny and poignant. Fun fact: the film's success led to a sequel, solidifying its place in family comedy history. First Wives Club, 1996. Keaton, Goldie Hawn, and Bette Midler formed a powerhouse trio in this revenge comedy about divorcees getting even with their exes. It's a laugh-out-loud film. But it also raises serious questions about marriage and equality. Is revenge ever the answer, or does it just perpetuate the cycle? Marvin's Room, 1996. In this emotional drama, Keaton plays a sympathetic aunt to a young Leonardo DiCaprio, earning her another Oscar nomination. Her ability to convey warmth and resilience makes this one of her most underrated performances. But here's a thought: why don't we talk more about her dramatic roles? The Other Sister, 1999. Directed by Gary Marshall. This film pairs Keaton with Juliette Lewis in a story about family and acceptance. While not as widely discussed as her other works, it highlights her range as an actress. Hanging Up, 2000, Keaton stepped behind the camera to direct this film, in which she also starred alongside Meg Ryan and Lisa Kudrow. The story of three sisters caring for their aging father, Walter Matthau's final role, was both heartfelt and humorous. But here's a question: does it accurately portray the complexities of family dynamics, or does it simplify them? Something's Gotta Give, 2003. Reuniting with Nicholson and Myers, Keaton earned her fourth Oscar nomination for her role as playwright Erica Berry. This rom-com challenges ageist stereotypes in Hollywood, but does it go far enough? Let's debate. The Family Stone, 2005. As the matriarch of a quirky, abrasive family, Keaton delivers laughs and warmth in this holiday favorite. Her chemistry with Rachel McAdams and Sarah Jessica Parker is undeniable. But isn't the family's dysfunction a little too relatable? Because I Said So, 2007. Keaton plays a well-intentioned but meddling mother in this rom-com. While the film is lighthearted, it raises questions about parental boundaries. When does guidance become control? Book Club, 2018. In one of her most recent roles, Keaton joins Jane Fonda, Candice Bergen, and Mary Steenburgen as friends whose lives are transformed by 50 Shades of Grey. This feel-good film spawned a sequel in 2023, but does it truly capture the complexities of aging and desire? Or is it just wish fulfillment? Diane Keaton's career is a masterclass in adaptability and authenticity. But what's your take? Which of her roles resonates most with you? And why? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments.